All right, polyatomic stuff. What's the word poly mean?
Many.
Many. Very good. And ionic? Metal plus non-metal. Very good. Add with charge is an ion. So we're going to do a metal plus a non-metal, but instead of just having two, like in binary, there's going to be multiples. Does that make sense? Okay, where you find those things, if you look for your stable ion sheet, and all you got to do is flip that over, and you will see the polyatomic ions at the bottom. Notice that most of them are non-metals put together, and most of them are negative forms. So you'll find, most of the time, you'll find them on the back side of the formula, on the right side. But not always. There are some positives, and there are a few that have a metal plus a non-metal in there. That make sense? You name them the same way you do binary. The rules stay the same. The total charge has to equal 0. So I think the easiest way to teach this is just to do some, and you guys will figure it out from there. All right, first one, formula, CaCO3. How do you know that that's not binary?
Because there's 3 capitals.
3 capital letters, which indicates 3 elements. So that's obviously not bi. First thing you do, put the elements down in the workspace. You got Ca, you got CO3. Look on your stable, or look on your polyatomic ion sheet and find CO3. What is its charge? -2. Very good. And what's calcium's charge? That's on the other side. There you go. +2. Does that equal 0?
No. Yes.
Yes. +2, -2, that equals 0. So the name is just calcium. And then what's CO3? Carbonate. Make sense? Paige, any idea what calcium carbonate's used in?
Didn't you tell us one time?
Might have.
I don't know.
It's used, one of the chemicals in baby diapers, to absorb some of the smell. So what would happen if baby diapers didn't have calcium carbonate in there? They would think even worse. What's that, Zon?
It already smells bad.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But not near as bad as what it could. All right, 2. The name is calcium hydroxide. What do we do first? Workspace. Calcium is Ca, and hydroxide. Oh, nice. What is OH's charge? Negative what? Calcium's charge? Does that equal 0?
No.
No. So how do we make that? Very good. We need 2 hydroxides. We don't need just 2 H's. We need 2 of this whole thing. So what you do is you write it in parentheses. And what that means is that 2 is being multiplied by the whole thing, not just the H. Make sense, Mr. Zahn? Anybody know what calcium hydroxide is used in? Mouthwash. All right, let's do one more. David, what is OH's charge?
-1.
Okay, and if there's 2 of them, then that makes the OH -2. And what's magnesium's charge? +2. Very good. So does that equal 0? Okay. Does magnesium have more than one stable form? No. So can't we just call this magnesium hydroxide? Could we call it magnesium 2 hydroxide? Yes, but do we need the 2 there? We don't have to have it there. Alright, you guys ready to try a tough one?
Yeah.
Like super duper tough?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How many elements total can you have in
Manage a whole bunch.
Imagine if I had all there. Oh, man. Super compound.
Aluminum oxalate. I want you guys to give me the formula. Done already, Holster? See? That's what I'm talking about. Chemistry. What bar? Doing good? Aluminum. Symbol.
There you go.
There you go. Now, oxalate. If you look on the periodic table, will you find oxalate up on the periodic table? No, because it's a polyatomic ion. It's made up of several different things. What is oxalate, Mr. Zahn?
C2.
Go faster.
O4.
There you go. Good. Now, which one do you find the charge of first?
Negative.
Negative one. Okay, oxalate. And Cody. Negative 2. What's aluminum's charge? Positive 3. Oh man, how do you make that equal 0? Switch them. Very good. Transitive properties of equality. Go down here, and we got to put that in parentheses, right? So wouldn't that make this a negative 6? Wouldn't that make that a positive 6? Cool. So we got Al2 parentheses C2O4 3. That's actually a pretty tough problem. But you see how it's easy because of what you did yesterday? What you did the day before? Chemistry is very linear. Meaning what you do today will have an effect of what happens tomorrow. And it'll have an effect of what happens third quarter. And what happens at the end of third quarter. So if you get lost, if you get behind, you gotta come see me. Preguntas on el nomenclature. No? Alright, cool.